You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. This message is for the General if you're listening. We have a situation at the castle that we could use your help with. Nothing serious, just... Hey, you can't do that!
Listen up, General. Get your hiney over to the castle, pronto. This is Ronnie Shaw. You never heard of me, but you'll want to talk to me. All right, don't get your panties in a bunch. You can have your precious mic back.
Okay, yeah. Well, sorry about that, folks.
Hey, General.
Would have been nice to see all this.
9 a.m. here at Radio Freedom.
Yeah? Let's trade some things. Of
Stay
course.
safe out there, everyone.
Hello, sir. I just need to trade gear with you. Go ahead.
Yeah?
I just want to trade a few things.
Okay.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
Hey, General.
I fear so much history will soon be forgotten.
What I wouldn't give.
Let's trade. Sure thing.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
Yes?
It's pretty. What's left of it. Oh no! This rain is gonna ruin my notes! Enough of this slog. Just point us to the nearest watering hole.
We learn history lest it repeat itself.
A good reminder of what we're fighting.
We must find the men of science and institutes of law.
Damn rain is soaking right through me clothes.
Gosh darn, it's good to see artillery here again. So here's the thing about the big guns. They can't fire at anything too close, but their range is impressive. That's what the smoke grenades are for. Toss one of those at the bad guys. If we have artillery in range, we'll confirm over the radio and target our fire on your smoke. But first, we better do a test fire. Make sure we're hitting what we're aiming at.
$11 a.m. here at Radio Freedom, the voice of the Minutemen. Nothing to report. Stay safe, people.
You see that little building over there? We'll use that for our aiming. Keep your radio on and tuned to Radio Freedom so we can confirm we're ready. All right, General, if you can hear me, we're ready. Toss one of those smoke grenades into the target area and we'll start the test fire. Got your smoke on the target. You might want to stand back. Yeah, you know, just in case. now got artillery support. Use it wisely, General.
What are you gonna do with that?
Hey.
Okay. I've got to hand it to you, General. You really turned things around for the Minutemen. I never thought I'd see the day that the Minutemen had artillery support again. We should see about building them at all our settlements to expand our coverage. And Ronnie Shaw returns. She's something else, isn't she?
Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
Yeah, she definitely knows how to take charge.
Ha! That's a bit of an understatement from what I hear. I'd heard stories about her from the old-timers, but I didn't know she was still around. The fact that she's come back to the Minutemen means we must be doing something right. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help to anyone that needs it. That can only help our cause. That? There you are.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the minute. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
I got something over here.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
Rain lets up soon. You.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
Looks like we're clear. I think I got something over here.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the country. Nothing to report at the moment. For updates.
Nothing to worry about.
That's it.
Hey, look at that.
Yes. Sweet.
This is Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. It's 6 o'clock. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for a minute.
Got it.
It's getting dark out there, people. Stay safe. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
Nice.
this a joke? This has to be a joke.
Hey,
Now this is what I'm talking about.
on her.
Yep, I got it.
Sweet.
I'm gonna tell you fucking something!
Sorry, General. You're out of our range.
What the hell was that?
What was that?
Playing games with me, huh? You pay for that. Don't quit.
Hey.
You didn't see anything suspicious coming in, right?
Desdemona.
Come here again if you need to meet us. We'll know you're coming. We'll file out separately after you leave. Best not to attract attention here. Come here again if you need to meet us. We'll know you're coming.
Excuse me.
Saw some of your work along the trail. Not bad. For a human, that is.
I appreciate the compliment.
Yeah, whatever. Listen, you caught us at a shit time. We're still recovering from something I can't get into. We're a man down, though. And if anything Deacon said about you is true, I'd like you on our team.
What? You don't believe, Deacon?
Given what I saw, yeah. You might be the real deal. I know Des said we don't got room, but talk to Deacon. I'm sure he's got an angle. He always does.
Hey, Glory.
Des says we stay here until you leave. No pressure. After you leave, I get to do a full security sweep before you can get out of here too. Des says we stay here until you leave. No pressure.
We'll file out separately after you leave. Best not to attract attention.
Time to have some fun.
Sam, you think that is going to stop me? You think that is going to stop me?
Time to make a mess!
You think that is going to stop me? You think that is going to stop? Not now.
I'm beginning to enjoy this.
Figure you want to run, right?
Great! Shot! Great!
Over here! Over here!
God damn it.
Look alive, everyone.
Can't see!
All over again!
Arm! Our time!
Is it just me? Or is this too easy?
It's only a matter of time.
Find anything good on him?
All processes are busy.
Pam.
Processing. Unknown human entity. Your arrival was not calculated.
That's a strange way to say hello.
Temporarily unable to process verbal input. Still processing. Preliminary adjustments to statistical models complete. Commencing introduction. I was, am, and will most likely be Pam. Predictive analytic machine.
Well, nice to meet you, Pam.
Introductory token recognized. Nice to meet you too, unknown entity. I provide first-order approximations of the behaviors of all residents of the region, designated Commonwealth. Rephrasing. I predict the future.
What? That's amazing.
Caution. Biological life forms behave erratically, unpredictably. All output subject to an extremely high margin of error.
Even if you're wrong sometimes, that's unbelievable.
Repeat. Caution. Reliance on this unit's predictions is deemed unwise. Operation complete. You are a rogue variable. No current or previous models predict your presence or existence. Query. What is your point of origin?
I'm from Vault 111, if that's what you mean.
Accessing. Vault 111. Cryo Vault. Believed destroyed. Conversation terminated. Pending construction of new probability matrix. Rephrasing. Goodbye.
Pam.
Commencing recurrence analysis using Dubrovian method. Recalibrating using new data set. Solving for theta n when I approaches probability bounds.
Pam.
Analyzing. Recalibrating using new data set. All processes are busy. Analyzing. Solving for theta n when I approaches probability bounds.
Hey.
Sure. Need something, lover.
Your thoughts?
Don't be looking to me for advice. If you want to help these bleeding heart railroad folks, that's your business. I'm just along for the ride.
That's all for now.
No problem.
Commencing recurrence analysis using Dubrovian method.
Just happened.
Whoa, whoa.
Better not try that again. Something's out there.
On her.
Yep, got it.
that is going to...
Tear into a
You
new
think
one!
that is going to stop me?
Alrighty, now we're having
You
fun.
think that is going to stop me? Coming home.
Can't see.
Not
Here, I saved this
now.
for you. Time to make a mess. Faster. Up close and personal. This is gonna be a piece of cake. Here, I saved this for you.
Hey,
Need something? This is the part of the job that I love. Time to make a mess. Up close and personal. Tear into a new one. Dying time is here. Gone. Now I feel cheated.
Stop right there. You went through a lot of effort to arrange this meeting. But before we go any further, answer my questions. Who the hell are you?
why don't you tell me who you are first?
In a world full of suspicion, treachery, and hunters, we're the synth's only friends. We're the Railroad. So answer my question.
Put down your weapons first.
Until I determine you're not a threat, we'll point our weapons wherever we damn well please. It's clear you're not with the Institute, but who told you how to contact us?
I'm not saying.
We have very powerful enemies. If you want to deal with us, we require your cooperation. I'm Desdemona, and I'm the leader of the Railroad. And you are? Deacon, where have you been?
You're having a party. What gives with my invitation?
I need intel. Who is this?
Wow! Newsflash, boss. This guy is kind of a big deal out there.
Glad someone noticed.
You know, you're practically famous. Des, seriously, you haven't heard of him? He's the leader of the Minutemen. It seems like the whole Commonwealth is flying his flag.
So you're vouching for him?
Yes, trust me. He's someone we want on our side.
That changes things. So, stranger, why did you want to meet with us anyway?
My son, Sean, was kidnapped. I'm looking for help to find him.
Someone stole your boy? That's terrible. Do you know who did it? For your sake, I hope the Institute isn't involved.
I'm not 100% sure who kidnapped him yet.
I hope for your sake it's someone else. I'll have Deacon look into this. If anyone can find a lead on your boy, he can. If we're going to be dealing with you, I need to make sure we're on the same page. You know what a synth is, right?
Yeah, I know all about them.
Good. The Institute treats synths as property, as tools.
Aren't synths just machines? And machines are tools.
They started that way. But if it's impossible to tell a single difference between a synth and a human, they must be treated the same. So we seek to free the synths from their bondage. Give them a chance at a real life. I have a question. The only question that matters. Would you risk your life for your fellow man, even if that man is a synth?
Could you elaborate?
Answer with your gut on this. Your heart. If you had to put yourself in danger to save a synth, would you do it?
It depends on the circumstances.
There's no middle ground with this. Would you risk death to save a synth or not?
No, probably not.
No shame in that. Every person needs to know what they're willing to die for. It might be best if you kept your distance from us. Not for our sake, but for yours. The Institute wouldn't hesitate to torture and kill you for what you know. Deacon can show you out.
So you answered the big question and took a pass. Dez is a hardliner, a live and die for the cause kind of lady. But the truth isn't so cut and dry. Listen, are you interested in the railroad? Learning more? Maybe joining?
I don't really know.
Let's see how much common ground we got then. I get you don't want to take a bullet for a synth, but you... willing to brave some danger to stop the Institute and their nefarious schemes? I can't believe I just said that.
What harm has the Institute actually done to people?
Starting with ancient history, they tried to take over the Commonwealth. Came a hair away from succeeding with their synth army, so there's that. But in the what have you done for me lately category? Kidnappings. Wiped out a settlement or two and nasty bioengineering experiments. Diseases, FEV, the usual. So, you willing to fight them?
I haven't made up my mind yet.
Well, let me break it down for you. Every one of us believes in synths getting a fair chance, but some agents aren't really risking their necks for that. They put their asses on the line to hurt the Institute, and the Railroad's all right with that.
And Desdemona is really okay with that?
Would Des like every Tom, Dick, and Harriet to be here only to help synths? Yes, absolutely, but we live in the real world. And there, we can't turn down help. We need every able body we can get. Sales pitch over. If you want to walk away, here's your chance.
What do you want from me?
I got a job. Too big for me, just perfect for the two of us. You help me out, we turn a few heads, and then Des invites you into the fold. Then, if you get into a bind and need some help, your buddies in the Railroad got your back.
What's the job?
So, up front, the only thing I'll say is that it's going to be a wild and dangerous ride, but probably nothing new for someone like you.
I'm not sure about this.
Look, I won't do the hard sell. If you change your mind and want to save some synths or just stick it to the Institute, you know where we are.